You know what it is, man. This was gonna be. See my man on the screen. This was gonna be about a dude that a he cipher, monkey cipher. They call Big Momma. Alright. All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. I'm here. That's Big Momma on the screen. I'm going to tell you about Big Momma. Big Momma was a he cipher, monkey cipher. I'm even going to say it. He was from Georgia. He was a he cipher, monkey cipher from Georgia. Now, he comes up to Coleman, Florida. He gets in Florida. And if y'all was in Coleman, y'all know Big Momma. Big Momma used to work the young boys. Big Momma was a whole different breed I never seen before. Big Momma came to the compound. He had a bag of money. People was always sending money, send money wherever he wants, so he was good. Big Momma would recruit the young boys. You know what I mean? You see, Big Momma recruit the young boys. When I say recruit the young boys, he'll wind up, getting in fellatio and, other sexual positions and things like that with this dude. I'm going to tell you some of the ways he did it. That's why, so you understand, I'm going to get to that later. But let me get into this. Okay, Big Momma would send a dude a money order. He sends a dude $200 money order. A young boy, 21, 22, just came in. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got no sweatsuit. He ain't got no sneakers. He ain't got no watch. He ain't got no nothing. He ain't even got a radio to watch TV. He's borrowing people's radio and, he ain't got nothing. So Big Momma would start lending him his radio, you know what I mean? Would start, giving him a meal to eat at night, you know what I mean? Big Momma would give him munchies to go in at night, And when he wake up in the morning, Big Momma gives him a shot of coffee, you know what I mean? He drinking a little coffee, sitting there talking to Big Momma. Big Momma running a ticket. Big Momma's running a ticket. Big Momma got a ticket called Big Momma. In prison, we got tickets, sports ticket, like sports betting, and we use stamps. These are the currency. You know what I mean? So you might win 10 books. So a dude hand you 10 of these, that's $50 back there. Now, Big Momma is sitting there, and Big Momma run the ticket, so people come in, they bring in the ticket, they bank it, got runners in all different types of units. The dude go out, they take the bets from whoever live in the unit, I'm gonna have to give you a whole joint on the ticket running. That's why I'm doing this fast. I get past that and get back to Big Momma. Big Momma got a ticket, so therefore in every unit, they got 12 units, they got dudes working in the unit, and those are dudes that book the bets for each ticket man on the compound. So you might have, each ticket man will put a runner in each unit. So during lockdown and, the nighttime, if dudes want to put in a bet for the next day, they come up on their stands when they come in 8, 9 o'clock at night, right before they lock in, they play their ticket, so on and so on. And the next day, they all bring this money to Big Momma's cell. Big Momma got these young boys in there. Family done left them, ain't got nothing, ain't got a pot to piss in, ain't got 2 rocks to rub together. You know what I mean? So you youngins, if you want to go to prison, test your family. Test the ones you call your friends. Test the ones you've been violating, running around talking about you got extendos and you sliding. I'm talking about the ones that abandon you for that. So that's why I'm telling you, it's not worth it. And I'm going to show you why it's not worth it. Because, we going to tell you, this is one of the little young dudes out there doing their thing. They running out with extendos. They doing all this old crazy crap. Then they wind up in prison. Their mama don't even come see them because they wouldn't even listen to their mama. Because their mama got to hear about them out there sliding, putting in work, wounding and killing other people, babies. Your mama's here about all this. Then you wind up in prison. You know what I mean? Your mama tired of you. Everybody that tried to talk to you tired of you. Then you wind up in prison with a Big Momma. You know what I mean? Do you hear what I said? You see Big Momma right here? You wind up in prison with Big Momma. Now, Big Momma's in there, and Big Momma feeding you at night, giving you munchies to go in at night. The next day you sitting there, Big Momma counting 100 books, 200 books a stamp. Each book worth $5. You ain't never seen that much money a day in your life on the street. Much as this man is sitting in a prison cell with this, and you don't have nobody on the street and don't have a crunion to rub together with a tomato. You know what I mean? So now Big Momma sits there, And Big Mama say, oh, here, take 2 books and, go get some weed or something, and here go another 2 books, go check Unique, get some of that white lightning, he be making. I used to sell the little hot sauce, Tabasco sauce, used to come in a joint, the same size, a little bigger than one of those little $2 bottles you buy at the liquor store. Tabasco sauce came like this. And I used to sell those for 2 books. That was $10. You know what I mean? Because I wind up killing them. Because you get about 12 of those, 14 of those. So a bottle that normally sell for $50. See, this water bottle here goes for $50 in a joint, full with my white lightning. I can get about 8 to 12 of those in there. So if I get 8 of those in there, 2 books a piece, you understand what I'm saying? That's what, like 60? You know what I mean? $60, make an extra $10. You know what I mean? But everybody get a shot. They get a shot of that, they just whoop, and chase it with something, and they smoke a joint and they watch the game because they don't play their ticket with Big Mama and they doing their thing. See how I'm bringing you into the prison? See how I'm giving you this? You ain't getting this nowhere else. Now, I'm going to say this, right? I'm going to say this before I go any further. Someone, I'm not going to disrespect them, someone made a comment that, oh, I can't watch your videos because you always asking for a cash app. My nigga, when you watch Netflix, they always showing commercials. They're asking for a cash app for you to purchase their product. Do I have to break this down? My cash app was just on the screen. Make sure it says it was created in 2020, and my last name is not spelled with a 1, because they have a 1 in my last name for one, H-A-1-L. So I'm breaking this down. So if you clowns, don't like a nigga hustle, you know what I mean? I'm just keeping it 100. No disrespect. I'm going to give you a 3-second pause. All right, niggas, get off my channel. This a gangster channel, nigga, where we know that the game is to be sold, not told. You understand what I'm saying? These jewels that I'm giving you, where else are you going to learn about Big Mama? Gunshots to Big Mama. Gunshots to the rat bastards that don't understand that this is a hustle. I don't care what YouTube channel you go to, what games they play over there, and they act like they don't want Cash App, that's on them. You know what I mean? But yet they got their Cash App up. You know what I mean? But I'm letting you know that you come to my joint, you go to Netflix, you watch commercials, you go buy the tampons, and you go buy the condoms they advertise. That's the Cash App. Stop the games. This is what it is. You don't like it, get off the channel. I give nothing but jewels and game. That's why my Cash App is on the screen, damn it. Gunshots to the Cash App. Now, let me get back, because I'm riding. I get in my moods when I want, because this is my channel, and if you don't like it, no disrespect, just politely, you can unsubscribe if you don't like me asking for a Cash App or you don't like the content, and it'll be no love lost. I still love you, I still respect you, and I hope you find what you're looking for free on another channel, because you're not getting this nowhere else. Let me ride back. Now, here go Big Mama. Big Mama's in there. Big Mama feeding him, doing everything he got to do. Big Mama got another young boy he's sending $200 to, and now this young boy, every time he come, what you want me to get from the store, Big Mama? Big Mama say, nah, I'm all right. I'll let you know when I need something. And Big Mama wait till he spent all that money. Not only spent all that money, he got the dude he feeding. Now, Big Mama got another dude. They say, look, what I need you to do is go around and pick up tickets from everybody before 7:30 count. You know what I mean? Before they lock in for recall and bring it back to me, and I'm going to give you X amount of books. You know what I mean? So dude will come back, bring it in, and he'll give him X amount of books, and he looking out for me. He give him a job. These are dudes that's sliding out there. I'm talking to y'all so y'all understand why it's not worth it to slide out there. You know what I mean? Because y'all talking about sliding. This is what happened when you slide your ass into the penitentiary for sliding on a nigga on a Wednesday night, taking somebody's baby. Now, you don't sneak your way into the penitentiary. Big Mama, I'm just using 3 of them, for example. So you got the dude he cooking for feeding, giving coffee in the morning. You got the other dude that's in there counting the stamps in the morning. He got the other dude that's picking up the stamps at 7:30, 8:30 at night. See how Big Boy got a hustle going on? Now they think everything is good. Now all these young boys is hanging around him. Their friends is hanging around him because their friends is broke. Their friends see that they got money because they hang around Big Mama, so they want to hang around Big Mama. Pay attention. If you're listening too goddamn slow, go to another channel or rewind my damn video. Now, so check. So all this going on. So now, dude that's been getting the free food, getting the free coffee in the morning, and the dude that's been, counting the stamps with him, and the one collecting the stamps. Now here comes all of them. Now Big Mama say, damn, my back hurt. I want you to rub right here for me real quick. You know what I mean? Now, he done did all this for the young boys. He got a young boy putting his hand down this grown-ass man's nasty, hairy-ass back. Like an old alligator, growing weeds from his back. That's what this boy looked like. But he's sticking his hand all down his back and he's massaging, not a little lower, a little lower. He goes so goddamn lower. Whoa, my nigga. You know what I mean? You said your back, not your crack. You know what I mean? You tell me your back hurt, now you want me to rub your crack. Now these young boys don't know no better. They owe him, they know they got to give him back something because he's been giving them and he ain't never asked for nothing but this little simple scratch in the back that turned to a sexual massage. Welcome to prison, young man. I'm doing this video late because I want to make sure get up in the afternoon so we catch the youngins that's just getting up from sliding the night before. So you know what you're going to slide your ass into in the penitentiary. So now he's sitting there, and then he tell the other one while he rubbing his back, he said, hey, come sit on my knee for a minute, my leg tight. You know what I mean? You know, I'm old Big Mama. And he calls himself Big Mama. And the crazy part is dudes actually referred to him as a she. You know what I mean? Yo, you seen Big Mama? You know what I mean? I mean, who you mean? I call him Fat Boy. You know what I mean? I said, who you mean, Fat Boy? You know what I mean? Yeah, Big Mama. Nah, not no Big Mama, nigga, Fat Boy. You know what I mean? He's a boy and he's fat. He's not even a man. He's a boy and he's fat. Let's get this right. So now, he's sitting there, right? And I'm watching all this play out. I see the young boys come out. Now they got new sneakers on. They got all this on. And Big Mama told me my knee hurt. Another nigga rubbing his back all down to his crack. And this nigga talking about he rubbing his knee. And he massaging his calf and he rubbing oil on him. He tell the other third nigga, he said, yeah, my other leg cramped too because he doing such a good job. But it ain't right. I know you could do it better. Yeah, I got you, Big Mama. This is what they saying. Yeah, I got you, Big Mama. You know what I mean? Young boy get down on his knees and he massaging his big old fat boy, nasty ass, hairy calves. Another nigga rubbing his back and his crack. This is what you want to slide into, youngins? Welcome to the slide. You know what I mean? Gunshots to the slide. Now, so check. Dude's sitting there, right? And he got these three men, supposed to be men, feeling all on him. And he's like, the left leg go a little higher, the right leg go a little higher, the back go a little lower to the left. You got to put your finger right in the middle because it's like itchy there because, I'm old Big Mama. And this is the way he talking to these men. You know what I mean? Then they homies is hanging out, waiting on them to come out with whatever goodies or stamps they gonna give him or whatever. And they waiting, and he said, who that, your homeboy? Tell me to come in here for a minute. Then he tell his homeboy, he said, I need you to sit on my thigh real quick. You know what I mean? To put some pressure on it so it can tighten up when he do, his calf. These are the games he playing in. You know what I mean? And the young boy, he trying to get in any way he can fit in because his men already in. They eating, they got new sneakers, sweatsuit, watches, and every damn thing else. So they sitting and he's sitting on his joint. And he's like, I got these four men, young men, that was sliding, cold killers. Sitting on his goddamn leg, rubbing his calf and playing with his back crack. Welcome to prison. That's how Big Mama used to do. You know what I mean? Big Mama did it all. People, like I said, I can't believe they called her she. They'd be like, somebody might say, Big Mama just walked by, and another person would say, yeah, I seen her. I'm like, who? Who's the her? These are the games they play. I was talking to somebody the other day, and we were talking about Big Mama so I could refresh my memory on everything of Big Mama. And he slipped a number of times calling him she and her. And I'm like, yo, my nigga, didn't I tell you the prison don't never refer to a man as a female to me with their terminology? He said, my dog, my bag. And I said, come on, dog, we don't do that. You know what I mean? He said, nah, man, I'm just used to it. I said, how did you allow yourself to get used to calling another man her or she? Man, everybody else do it. So the old saying they tell old dumbass kid. So if everybody jump off the building, you're going to jump off the building too? And he started laughing about, nah. I said, my nigga, break out of that. You know what I mean? You got to be your own boss, your own king. Look at Big Mama on the screen. And Big Mama was even bigger than that. Big Mama was big and nasty. You know what I mean? I best keep it at 100. But he had all these young boys in there doing everything. They was washing his drawers. You understand what I'm saying? Willingly. I mean, drawers this damn big. You know what I mean? They washing his drawers. They washing his socks. They folding his clothes. You got another one that might come in and spread his bed in the morning and sweep out the cell and wipe the floor down. And another dude clean the desk and wipe the windows down. And he's paying all these young boys for anything they want because he only want one thing. And the crazy part is he got paid. Big Mama got paid. These young boys would go in there, put the sign up, and do what they do at Big Mama. And we as men know when the sign go up, there's no reason for a sign to go up with two men unless you're in there sharpening a knife or cutting dope. If you're not into sharpening a knife, carrying a knife, making a knife or whatever, or cutting dope, there's no reason for two men to go in there and put it up. Because even if you're counting stamps, that's a light contraband charge. So you'll leave the sign down, you count it, and one will block the desk so that if somebody look in, they can't see it. But there's no reason to put the sign up. They go Big Mama selling, they put the sign up. Young boys. These are kids at the time when I was witnessing it was my kids' age. And I thank God for my kids not following in my footsteps and winding up where I'm at. I'm going to say it again. I thank God for not having my kids dumb enough, stupid enough, retarded enough to follow in my footsteps. Now I'm trying to break the cycle that I created. Everybody I knew growing up was hustling. I'm riding. You know what I mean? I'm riding. It's something I want to talk about. It ain't got nothing to do with this, but I might tap into it when I think about it because, I'm saying this is how I ride, man. Like I rode down to Atlanta. Me and my man, we played a lot of different artists, a lot of different mixtapes. We was riding. So when you come here, I do a lot of riding in one video. Because right now we talking about Big Momma. Big old fat, he cypher, monkey cypher, got all these young boys, you know what I mean? Bending over, doing all these crazy things for him. I mean, all because he got, penitentiary stamps. That's crazy, ain't it? Could you imagine you young boys watching this? Could you imagine in there giving this big fat mother a massage down to his ass crack? For two of these. Yeah, 2 books go massage his ass crack. You shoot me in my face for saying something stupid like that, and I would deserve it. You know what I mean? So I apologize. I was just making an example. But that's how serious that is. That man deserves to lose his life even coming at a man like that. But you go to prison, you put yourself in that situation, you disrespect your family, friends, and loved ones around you when they trying to talk to you, put yourself in that situation, and you say, nah, I wouldn't do that. You go in there and you ain't got nothing to eat, and they get ready to close that door, and they're not opening up till in the morning. In the morning, all they give you is some cold cereal and a cold milk and a hard-ass cupcake. And you telling me, this big old fat boy tell you, what do you want from I got everything you need they have in commissary. And this man literally has everything he needs 5 times over. And he told the young boy, oh, good, you want that? Okay, good. And they coming in, they shopping at ShopRite in Big Mama cell. And Big Mama give him everything they want. But when Big Mama says his ass crack need to be massaged, welcome to the penitentiary. You know what I mean? So don't think they not dead. You understand what I'm saying? And the crazy part is, it's not just one Big Mama on the compound. You might have 3, 4 dudes and everybody. They even had, what they call it, a thug he cipher, monkey cipher. A thug he cipher, monkey cipher. You know what I mean? He ran around and carried knives, act like he'll kill something, but he wasn't all the way thug, because, you know what I mean? But he was just trying to play straight man. But I'm calling him thug. But he was nowhere near a thug, not disrespecting him, but, you know what I mean? He was just, carrying knives and acting straight, where Big Mama would tell you to call him Big Mama, and he'd tell him to call him Bob or Mike or whatever the hell his name was. I don't even want to say his name. See, I respect people's privacy up here. So then now, we sitting there, you understand? And this is crazy. This, he cipher, monkey cipher thug, you understand what I'm saying? We played a little different. The young boys came in that was aggressive, he'd give them knives. You know what I mean? Say, man, yo, come on, son. Hey, I know you need a knife, blah, 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 and he feeds you, do everything, because it's all about the finances. When dude is messed up in the jail, they don't do nothing. You understand? That's what it is. So, they catch them coming in after they've been out there sliding. You understand? And their families done slid off on them, and they done slid their black ass into the penitentiary, and then they slide into meeting people like Big Mama and Big Mike, Bob, whatever name we want to give them. You know what I mean? So if you want a knife, you got, a he cipher, monkey cipher gonna give you a knife and tell you to come in his crew. We had this one, and I gotta tell you about him. I might do that tomorrow. See, this week I want to refrain from the violence of the prison, and I'm just giving you a little comedy and, different scenarios. So I might tell you one tomorrow about a he cipher, monkey cipher, you know what I mean? That, let me see, had dreads, wore his pants sagging, carried knives all the time, tattoos all on his face with teardrops. He was the biggest he cipher, monkey cipher in the joint. The biggest he cipher, monkey cipher in the joint. And you look at this dude and you think he's straight gang banging. He gangster. It's the first thing you think. And this dude was doing some despicable things behind that closed door that men came out talking about. It was so despicable. Men that didn't even want other men to know what they was doing had to tell their man, can you believe this nigga did this to me? Gunshot. You know what I mean? Gunshot. Ooh, gunshot. And we like, yo, why would you even tell me that, my dog? And he's like, man, because I couldn't believe he did that to me. I said, dude, the dudes are telling me, like, man, I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I mean? And that's one dude I stayed far away from. Because if he would have even told me something like that, you know what I mean? I might have taken his eyes out. So I stayed away from him so we ain't got to worry about him making a mistake, forgetting who he dealing with. So I didn't even never talk to this kid in no kind of way, because the things that these dudes, and I mean, it's like people were slipping out in conversation. You know how people do that. You don't want to hear the crap they got to say. That's like, somebody call you and so they'd be like, you busy? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm making a video. And they'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, because I was trying to, hold on, didn't I just say I was making a video? Well, these are the type of dudes that when you're in the prison, and out here, I know y'all know them out here too, Well, when you're in the prison, they come to you and they be like, yo, can you believe such and such was eating this? Whoa, whoa. But they tell me about somebody else. So, and I know they straight. But the point is, whoa, my nigga, I don't want to hear that crap. And he's like, man, that joint is funny. I can't believe that, man. Look at me. And this, I'm like, yo, hold up, brother. I don't want to hear nothing about what that circle is doing. As long as that circle stays in that circle, I'm in my circle, we can never, intertwine, and I don't need to know this crap. So I might bring somebody in here that was on, that was in that circle. You know what I mean? But I stayed away from it, didn't want to hear it or none of that. But, like I said, back to Big Momma. Big Momma used to have people, everybody worked for him on the compound. That's why I'm saying I give game. That's why I say the game's to be sold, not told. I don't care if it's $1. You know what I mean? If you like the content, send a nigga $1 because you already know. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to throw it away any damn way. Now, Big Momma, so you understand. Big Momma had people working in the commissary for him. Show you how intricate he was. People worked in the commissary that used to, had the commissary workers, as inmate working there, and they got to ring up the item for the police, and the police sit back and make sure the inmates do what they got to do, and the inmates deal with the assholes at the window, changing items, not wanting that item, and that's too much, going over on the prices. The inmates do what it says. Inmate got access to everybody's account. So inmates is in there, and Big Momma paid a dude to run dude's account that he was sending money to, and he waited till when he sent each person $200, and they spent the $200. Soon as the commissary man came back and said, yeah, he ain't got nothing on his account. He had $200, he went down to $180, then he spent $140, then he spent $40 on the phone, the nigga dead broke. Big Momma said, okay, now this is my time to make my move. Big Momma give him 5 books for that information. Then Big Momma, I'm talking about flat books. Flat books worth more. They were like $6, $7 a book. Regular old books is $5. So Big Momma give him a little 5 books, And then now Big Momma go back and say, yo, tell such and such to come in and come see me. So when he comes see him, Big Momma give him a list for the whole $200 that he already know he spent. Dude know he ain't got it. Dude take the list and he paid off and he's like, all right, I got you, Big Momma. He'd be like, I'm going to go tomorrow. Big Momma said, nah, I got to set up with the commissary man where I already paid him. He going to let you shop tonight. So, we're going up there tonight. So Big Momma go up there with him and pull out the list. They got these 3-4 net bags for $200 worth of food. They carry it back to the unit. And when the dude get to the joint and he go up there at the end, everybody been up there for 3-4 hours. Big Momma patiently waited while everybody shopped. Dude go up there and say, yo, I didn't get my order. And they say, what's your name? Let me see your ID. Take his name and his ID, look at it, and then tell him you dead broke, nigga. Get away from my window. That's why you didn't get it. You spent your money for early in the month. You know? So now Big Mama was standing there saying, he what? No, I sent him $200. I know he's not broke. The whole time he already paid $5 to find out nigga broke. I know he's not broke. This is how Big Mama talking to him. And dude said, yeah, I know I got it on there. He said, yeah, okay. He said, how will we deal when we go back? So he said, give me a printout of that. So Big Mama gets the printout. Before dude put his hand in there and get the printout of his own account, Big Mama grabs it, crushes it, puts it in the pocket, go back to the cell. Him and the two of them go back. They sit down and have a cell. And Big Mama said, you know, you screwed up. All right. All right, well. But Big Mama just need her back scratched. You know what I mean? This is how Big Mama played them. So y'all want to slide into the penitentiary and run into Big Mama? Feel free to do it. Because I'm telling you it's not worth it. Now, you know what I mean? It's crazy because when they can't pay, they have to perform special favors for Big Mama. They got to perform special favors. Big Mama would buy them sneakers for $100. You know, nothing costs over $100 in commissary. So they charge $99. So Big Mama buy them sneakers for $99, buy them sweatsuit for $60, buy them the G-Shock watch, and that's the top of the line. We ain't talking about the Timex in the penitentiary. Y'all know about the G-Shock. Buy them the G-Shock for $90. You understand what I'm saying? And he got them looking fly. Got him the white baseball cap, or he might get one of the tailors to making the fly bucket hat. Like Unique be wearing, you know, and be doing anything. But don't you think he got to give him something back? Cash App is on the screen. The game to be sold, not told. Y'all getting too much goddamn game, and I'm about to tap the hell out because I've been on here long enough, and I don't think y'all really respect and appreciate the hustle that you're getting. You come here and get real jewels at Unique Mecca Audio. You understand what I'm saying? You go to Netflix, you go to Showtime. You understand what I'm saying? And you get jewels. You understand? You got to sit your ass through them bullshit-ass commercials. That's the Cash App. Niggas say donate $1, man. God bless you. All right?
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
What?
Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this.
Real.
Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca Audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spin a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, you we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend the air. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.